UFC 254. Boy, I was wrong. I hope you watched the fight. It was a clinic. It was so predictable that I was yelling at the screen. I really believe that the timing was perfect for Justin Gaethje to take the belt considering the circumstance that Khabib was in. Loss of a father, possible foot injury, and trouble with making weight. Even Dana said when he saw Khabib walking in, he didn't look like he wanted to fight. But boy, I was wrong. Khabib's toughness and fight IQ is beyond physical strength, and his reaction to positioning is world class. So let's take a look what happened. Round 1. Round 1 started off with both parties trying to see how each other will react to the beginning of the fight and see if someone will make a mistake or a foolish move. I thought Gaethje in the beginning was doing what he's supposed to do, using leg kicks, heavy leg kicks, which is something I really like. Khabib, on the other hand, also he was very agile. He was dodging all the attacks, but I wasn't seeing a lot of the uppercut or the knee from Gaethje, which I thought was something that his coach should have prepared him for. Because when you are fighting against a wrestler, a takedown specialist, you have to counter with uppercut and front knee, especially right knee. So let's take a look what happened. Gaethje in this fight in the first round did many hooking attacks, but Khabib was able to dodge most of them. He took a few, but it wasn't something that was set target. He was in moving motion, so the power of the punches was nullified. And what I like about Khabib here is that he did many jabs and he landed quite a few. And what I didn't like about Gaethje is that Gaethje gave up a lot of dominant positions in the beginning of the fight, especially round one. He was running away. He was not fighting for the center of the octagon. He was giving up valuable real estate to Khabib. And he was running because he was afraid of the takedown to the cage. If you fight scared, you are at a heavy disadvantage. You need to be trading punches and leg kicks in the center of the octagon and control the center will give you a lot of advantages. But he didn't do that. He was trying to run away from Khabib, which is not a good strategy. Khabib, having such a high IQ, noticed a lot of times Gaethje would dip his head and throw punches, so he actually used his knee. Of course, when you're trying to run away from Khabib, he will take you down because your back is towards the fence. What happened was that as Justin was running, Khabib got him. Okay, just like clockwork. And from this position to this position, it didn't take long. So for Justin, I don't know if he have prepared this position before. That's something that he has to watch the film because during the interview he said he haven't watched the film. I don't know how true that is. You have to prepare positions that you're going to get yourself in, and this is one of them. What do you do when you are in this position? And start from there. What variation you can have? What are you trying to accomplish? I don't know if he actually trained in this position. Once you're taken down like this, what are you supposed to do? Which is kind of frustrating for me to watch. And it was so easy for him to get full mounted like this. This was at the end of the fight, and at the end of the first round, I thought, okay, this is not going well at all. I thought this is going to be a quick and easy fight. And it was very lucky that Khabib didn't pummel him at the position. He just tried to do an armbar here, and of course the clock ran out. By round two, Khabib already figured out how to counter Justin's leg kick. He improvised right on the spot. He would grab onto Justin's retreating leg kick. It was just too easy. Again, Khabib was very nice to Justin here. Even at the full mount, he didn't try to pummel Justin at all. He went straight for a leg triangle. And again, Justin here didn't have any counter move to protect himself. This is not the first time that Justin has been triangled. Before, he would pick the opponent up and slam them hard, explosively to get out of this situation, but this time he's fighting against the best. Khabib knows exactly what to do to prevent that from happening. He grabbed onto the knee of Justin to prevent him from even getting up. And time passes by, oxygen running low. Justin has to tap. At the end of the fight, Khabib was again overwhelmed with his emotions of his father, and he was crying in the middle of the octagon. At this time, Justin was there to console him. I thought that was a really nice gesture. Khabib announced that he will retire from UFC.